Good morning. Welcome to the OHO, Orange Hat Outdoors. I like to wear orange hats, at least everybody says. At any rate, I went out fishing yesterday morning. Technically broke the boat in with the missus on Friday, as in a 2-hour break-in. Broke down and finally bought a brand new boat because I destroyed my boat in Canada last year. I'll get into that later. Wasn't a good day. But yeah, went out fishing yesterday in the harbor and caught christened the boat the very first and only one fish. Didn't have a lot of time, and by the time I actually kind of figured out what I was doing, it was time to get going. But anyway, I started out the morning yesterday and ideally launched on a Pewaukee Harbor. I went to Pewaukee Harbor in the morning, got there just after 6, waves crashing in, bunch of logs laying on the ramp, so I decided not to fish there, or launch out of there. And then I went to McKinley Marina, not knowing that they're under construction, so I was down. And drove back from Pewaukee Harbor to rethink over launching there. Chose not to launch there. Talked to some guys who were going to try fishing off the shore, and they said try South Shore Yacht Club. So I went to South Shore Yacht Club. Didn't launch out of there because it just there's no one else launched there, and I'm like, oh, the fish must not be biting out of here. Not that they weren't. So then I decided to drive down to Kenosha Harbor, and it looked much more friendly. No waves crashing in. Very beautiful launch. So I launched out of there. And by the time I got my feet wet, so to speak, on what to use and what to do, it was time to go home. I did see someone else catch a couple of fish, and they yelled over to me, a flicker shad. And I'm like, all right, well, I have some flicker shad, so that's exactly what I did. I grabbed some flicker shad, and I'll show you what I was using. So right there is the flicker shad. So I started using those baits right there. And yeah, I wound up catching a brown trout as you'll see in the video, and then you'll see me heading back to the launch to put the boat away. And that's about it. Try to bring you weekly content if I can. Hope to see you soon. Bye. Heading Lake Michigan. I'm gonna try some brown trout fishing. Broke the boat in yesterday. Now it's time to actually try to catch a fish. Hopefully I can get lucky and find one. That would be ideal. Weather says 61 degrees outside. It's supposed to start raining. It said 10-11 o'clock a.m., but now it looks like it's getting pushed back to later. It is fairly windy out, so we'll see what happens with that. Yeah, I really haven't done much brown trout fishing before. I'm kind of a weekend warrior when it comes to that anyhow, but I'm about to try it out, especially with the new boat. Don't want to let it sit. So Pewaukee Harbor brown trout fishing, first run 2025. See you there. Fish on. Big fish. Big fish. Giant.
Red Sun,